Hello everybody, this is Chess Aniac here. First I say thank you for watching, welcome aboard. Now this game here, I'm going to show you an actual game. It's like 3 or 4 years ago in Spain. It's Jose Fernando Cubas versus Everaldo Matsuura. Cubas is playing white, Matsuura is playing black. And let's get started here. He moves his Cubas moves the E4, very typical. Sicilian. I don't really see this so often in the Sicilian move this knight. Usually they move this knight here for the Sicilian. I have seen it when they move the E4 pawn, when they move up here. But I've not really seen it in Sicilian. Move your knight. That's typical in Sicilian. Now, normally you would do that when you move this pawn here, then you move this pawn, then you move knight to protect the pawn. Then this one right here attacks it, keep the tensions off. But unusual here. Right here. Now the knights. This is one of those situations where two guys are up to trade, but no one wants to make the trade. You'll see here who's bishop. The knights are having a staring contest. No one wants to make the trade. Got, yep. See? The idea is to take the pawn, you can take the knight. So then he takes the knight. Queen takes. Right there. As you see here, no one wants to make a trade. Now you're forced to make the trade. Move up here. See, bishops are called snipers because they have a long range. It is very hard to see where their attack is sometimes. So it's attacking that rook. But Cubas saw it right away, so he moved it out of the way. Now you move your knight. Now you get castle. So that way, if you move that knight, then you can take the bishop. Now you took the knight. Now Matsuura lost his knights, and he takes back. I would have taken with the bishop. No. Check that out of. That's take with the pawn. Right here. Castle king side. Castle king side. And now his position here. Move the pawn up. Right here. You take. Take. Up here. Up here. Attack the rook. Move him back. Right here. Right here. Attack the knight. Move him here. Protect. That tension's on that square here. Now you're attacking the rook. Move him back. Right here. Move him back. Right here. Now the plan is, it looks like the plan to take this pawn here, then take this bishop. It's going to attack the rook. So you're going to force trade, then you're going to attack this rook here. So when it's all said and done here, Black will lose both rooks and a bishop for a pawn and a rook. That's what they're trying to do. So here, you take. Like I said, the next move is to take the bishop. So, it didn't go as planned, but still benefited though. Take. 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 And take. So, you still won out though, but not quite what you had planned. Then you take this pawn. You see material-wise. Material, you're even. Position-wise, white has a slight advantage. See, you're attacking the rook here. The idea is the queen can take the knight and the queen can take the rook here. That was the goal right there. So he moves his back right here. So now Cubes is gating up on Matsuura. Right here. Just get out of the way. So what you're doing, what Matsuura is doing is just going back and forth. And white's still developing an attack here. Right here. As you can see here. Now, sometimes you don't want to do this for the sake of it. You know, move your piece where it can be attacked by another piece, but it's protected. You know, like, the rook goes where it can be attacked by the queen, but it's protected by the knight. You really don't want to do that for the sake of it, unless you have a really good plan. If you have a good plan, then that would be a good idea then. Again, Matsuura is just moving back and forth. I don't know why he resigns. No, resigns. So he moves his knight. Right here. Right here. Then he takes the pawn. Right there. And he's completely lost. There's a check. Moves up. And that was not really that good of a move because he's going to lose his rook. That's what happens. Better idea is to move his king here. If he takes here, he can take. Which that would not be better anyway. That would be mate. So Matsuura is in trouble here. Now I see it. Right here. He moves up. Right here. So now mate is coming. I'm pretty sure you can see it now. But instead of resigning, he plays out because he figures he might as well. So the only move left to move is up. Is right here. That's the only legal move. I think. Or you can move down here. So here and here, so he chooses to move up here. Now here, this next move here is probably going to be pretty hard to see. Pretty hard to see. But Cubes found it. So he moves his rook here, even though it'd be taken by the pawn here. Because you can't take by the king without being checked. So the only move is to take the rook. And now, do you see the next move? Because the king can't move. So you can put the king in check. Right now, the king can move here and here. But if you make a move where you can't and check him, you already can't move here and here. You can't take him. Queen. And the pawn will take here. So he can move here and here. But if he can't move here and here, you can put him in check, then that's checkmate. That's exactly what he does. And right here is checkmate. So very rare in these tournaments does a game end in checkmate. So I guess Matsuura figures everybody knows checkmate's coming, so you might as well just play it out sometimes. Sometimes they'll do that too, but they can see far ahead. And for the sake of time, they just resign. But this one here, he decided to let it play out the checkmate. So I hope you learned something. This is the Chess Maniac saying thank you for watching. See you next time.